I like it. So I'm currently looking at US 30 shorts. I like how it's set up here. I like how it rejected and oversold territories from the 12 a.m. open. Now, that being said, I still gotta see a little bit more about displacement below, but I believe that we'll grab the lows today at 442.75 for US 30. So I'm expecting the sell side liquidity to get grabbed today. I'm also going to be looking at news. We have any news today that makes sense for us? We have news at 8:30 USD. Unemployment claims and employment claims. That's very big for liquidity. Very, very big. Anyways, I'm expecting gold to drop down to these levels down here. So I want gold to drop down to this order block. And then from here, I want to take the longs to these buy stops up here. This is my setup for gold. This was covered on the Telegram if you guys want to take that as well. We are currently expecting gold to drop down here, and then from here I want to take it up to these buy stops with gold. That's my current analysis setup. Most likely we'll be hitting sooner than later, and then we'll see price continue with its bull trend. Now for US 30 or US 500, the polar opposite. I'm expecting price to just give me a good drop here. I want to see a good displacement that makes sense for us. I'm not going to follow through this, obviously. Something that makes sense, a good displacement, and then from there an FEG that we can capitalize from to continue grabbing the lows, possibly down to over here. So if we look at price from current market end, we had this drop from this M15, big drop, rebalanced it all, hit that FEG, then had a sweep over this 12 a.m. open, drop down again. This is considered a breaker. We tapped that breaker, and now it looks like we're again dropping. So I want to see another leg where then we can capitalize on. But for me, gold seems like the easiest one. We obviously just have an impulse order block below at the 61.8. Once it tags that in, we could be looking for the entries up there for XAU. That's what we're looking at for XAU. That's what we're expecting for gold. We'll see what we get here heading forward. Gold sell. You guys just love to go against me, right? Every time I come here, you guys just love to go against me. It's like you guys' pressure to go against me every single time. I want to buy gold, you guys want to sell gold. I want to sell gold, you guys want to buy gold. I want to buy US 30, you guys want to sell US 30. Like, come on now. But, you know what? It's fine. Do as you please. Everybody gets their own trading style. Gold sell. Gold sell is hilarious. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. We'll see who wins at the end of the day. Just being patient here. The M15 for US 30 is also interesting. We do have an FEG up there on top of that breaker. So that could be a pretty interesting entry as well. Now, do we want to take that? Not necessarily. Lower high point, lower low. A little bit of FEG. Well, that also makes sense for US 30. I would say both ends. You could also take the shorts up there once we rebalance that for US 30. That's pretty interesting as well. Most likely, now that I look at it, we have levels of supply up there that we obviously rebalanced. So continuing with price, we have this. Then we have this. Yeah, another look at this makes a lot of sense for price to just rebalance that US 30 and then from there most likely continue on with our current market structure for US30 shorts. So what I'm explaining here, if you look at price again, supply, most likely is gonna tap into this last supply right here with this FEG, with this breaker. So US30, once it taps into this, most likely we can start seeing the shorts from here to drop down to take off the liquidity all the way down here. So keep your eyes here for US30 for the shorts. Gold flying up from that level, who knows if we will get tucked into that. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just follow through with both. So if US30 tags in first, then we'll be US30. If gold tags in first, we'll be in with gold, right? It just depends on what we get tagged into first. There's a change of character and OB for gold M15. Interesting. So gold just hanging around these levels here. I don't expect price to do much until probably 8:30. I think 8:30 we're gonna have a big drop. We're gonna have a big drop for gold, and then see it go up higher. But who knows? We'll see. Tomorrow for NFP, man, we're gonna be live every single day, guys. You guys know how it goes. Every single day we're live. So NFP, no NFP, holidays, no holidays. Every single day we're gonna be live around 8 to 9. It just depends on what the market presents. So also when I wake up, I would say I've been waking up early every day to like 8ishly. But if I wake up a little bit later than 9, will be the latest we'll be live. But every single day we're live. So yeah, you guys want to see price action here on my glasses. Let's go ahead and look at that. Same thing for gold again. I expect price to probably just continue with here, then drop down and rebalance this, I'm hoping, and then go up higher. If it just goes higher here, it is what it is. You know, we obviously have our setup. We're not gonna go against it, and we're not gonna wait for price to most likely do anything. You know, we obviously want to see price drop down to this, tag this, and then go up higher. But it is what it is. For US30, same thing. We want to see price go back up. A lot of liquidity over here, so I do see how price could definitely come back up and tag this FEG and this OB up here, and then from there we could start seeing price drop down to here. You could obviously have your take profit a little bit lower, like all the way down to here, but again, I only go for 2 to 1s, so just playing it safe here of lower high point, lower low, and then how I take my take profits is just have my -1 set up. So if you guys take a look at my -1, perfectly set up to my -1. That will be where I take my take profit right there for US30, of course. Also, I wondered why I was like so bored. I didn't have any music, like no lo-fi, nothing. So I was just like listening to myself. It gets boring. I need to listen to some music to be entertained, you know. If you guys are in the live with me and you guys have your computer, please put some lo-fi. Like, don't just listen to my boring voice for the entire time you guys are in my live, you know? Try to jam it out a little bit.
This your bag, sir?
What gave it away? Oh, you...
What do you you expect with gold in the next session? It's already covered. I think price is gonna go back down to this order block down here, right here, and then from there most likely go back up higher. This is what I see right here. Price come back down to this order block down here, and then from there continue going higher for US30. I see price tapping into this FEG / some level of supply and then dropping down. So 2 trades, 2 entries. Keep your eyes on gold. Yes, we are. Now, the other problem with this is that if we look right to the left, this is going to be a level of resistance. So a lot of retail ideology will be covering this as a level of, obviously, resistance, right? Support, turn to resistance. So since I'm looking at that, I'm looking at the polar opposite. I'm also seeing that price is trying to reject this fair value gap. So where's the next level, or where's the next inverse value gap? Will be right above here. So that could be my level of target for the day. And then from there, if we start giving some rejections on top of this level of supply and the rally gap, then obviously we'll be going for the short. Now overall, I know we are shorting gold, but on substructure we are very bullish. If you look at substructure, that would be obviously this levels right here. If you look at substructure, we try to drop down from this high level. We were able to break that. What broke this level of low right here? So we have a little bit of a sweep down here. You can also see this is our 12-week open. So this 12-week open here acts as a kind of level of support, which we respected it here. Drop down. We're unable to break that here again, so we should expect this to continue going higher. Now, we'd like to see prices hang around here by 8:30, and then 8:30, like 8:31, give me that drop down here, and then tag us to go back up to those highs. The strategy is price action. Price action with, I would say, liquidity. Should be tapping into our entry soon, I would say. Doesn't look like price wants to continue going higher here. That would be pretty ideal for it to hit at 8:30 and then give us those good news. What we don't want to see is get hooked out when we have those big news coming up. That's definitely the case. That's my girlfriend's dog, is it? But let me know, yeah. I 100% agree. Alright guys, so US 30 striking soon. It looks like we might be hitting that TP. And then we have also gold also. So I think both entries will be hit soon. Gold is kind of stuck at that level. I'll show you guys both trades again. So gold, looks like they press to tap into this M5 order block. We're going to see price go back up higher to these buy stops. Hopefully we do get that hit. We'll see if we do. US 30. We are tapping into our entry very, very soon. From this level, you guys look at it. Obviously, a breaker up here, sweep overall, hit this IVG. Obviously, press continue with the downside once you tap into this IVG here. At least back down to these lows over here, right? And then for what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So looking at IVGs and this one block here, level supply for US 30. And then looking for gold to possibly drop down to this M15 or this M5 word block down here that we already tapped into. Sorry guys. Can we go back to church, my king? Of course. What's going on, Sports States? One for information, please. For what? NAS or US 30? So yeah, yesterday we sent the longs on US 500 here. For obviously we look at structure. It's very clean structure, yeah. We had higher low points, higher highs. But it's funny how the market works with manipulation. Like it obviously had to hit every single trigger of stop loss, which it obviously did, right? I mean, look at this huge wick before we continued going higher. So that was pretty fun to see where US 500 it tagged everybody out before it went higher. We did send that out to the signals as well. You guys take a look at yesterday. We covered here US 500, but obviously it just tagged everybody out and then went up. Nothing you can do there, right? That's just news for you. That was FOMC here, so. Interesting gold push here. Just kind of still stuck between these levels here. Not much to do. might go here. Yeah, that happens. What are you gonna do, guys?
Ay, no.
Ese es el sonido de alguien que perdió,
Mi tarjeta de débito.
sí, su tarjeta de débito.
¿Dónde la dejé?
No en la gasolinera, o en el cajero, o en la capota de tu carro. Si tuviera la Chase Mobile App, usaría bloqueo de tarjeta.
Espera, ¿podría bloquear mi tarjeta?
Ajá, simplemente unos toquecitos en su teléfono y... ese sonido, eso es tranquilidad con Chase.
La aplicación Chase Móvil está disponible para algunos dispositivos móviles. Se pueden aplicar cargos por mensajes y datos. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. miembro de FDIC.
So it's all about just being patient. Every market obviously will hit, but the real liquidity will hit around an hour. So let's see what's into there. With some gold, it's gonna continue going higher, at least for the day. Or until it hits the H4. yeah, I mean, that's if you want to take the longs, take the longs, right? It's up to guys. Follow your own trading style. If you guys are in here with me every day, you'll see that obviously sometimes we hit stop losses, but majority of the times I would say we at least come out breaking another day, and if not, we are profitable. So just follow your own trading style. price was bullish. We were getting the longs every single day until we tapped into this FEG over here. And then FOMC struck, right? FOMC struck. And once FOMC struck, we got in those shorts. We capitalized on that. Same thing happening now. You guys see how price is fractal? So we're going back up to tap into this FEG slash order block. And then from there, we're again looking to short price. So same thing as yesterday, right? Yesterday we continued looking for price to tap into this FEG. Same thing now, looking for price to tap into FEG. And then we can be looking to short that. Price is just does the same thing over and over again. Spot those patterns. Look how pairs start working together. Look at inverse correlations, look at correlations, look at S&T. I would say focus on certain patterns that individual pairs do. every single day, and you guys are catching the same trades with me, and you guys can see obviously like majority of our trades smack. So I'll continue with this every single day. Every single day. Take off these lows for yesterday, if obviously again the question is if we take off this wick for yesterday right here, it could be at break even, right? Because if you take off this wick, obviously we have buy stop set up, and if the market's a little bit higher, it's a little bit higher from this level right here. So that would be kind of like tell this is one of you guys' first lives in here. That's for sure. Gold going back up to what's going on 18. Going back up to our buy stops here at 3.14. We can expect volatility time. That's what I'll describe it as. Make sure you have your wide stop losses and your sun liquidity and go from there. Indian, nice. Welcome. Hello, uncle. Definitely not an uncle. But how's it going? First time I get called an uncle. That's hilarious. 10.50s? Not yet. That's 10.30, I think, right? NFT would be at 8.30. What's going on, Madi? You're so good. You guys are dickheads. That's crazy. I thought punk is like 35 to like 40s, you know? Like 26, man. What do you want me to answer, Maddie? Sorry, I didn't see. What was your question? Was it not that's my girlfriend? Babe. Hold on. That's my girlfriend. Sorry. ETC, how are you, bro? I'm good. How are you, my brother? SPX or US30 dropping now. Finally. We're seeing some good drops. Let's hope that we can continue with this. So we are in some nice profits now. Let's see if we can continue dropping here. Trading since 2017, profitable since 2020. When I have some electricity, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Boarding pass? Check. Bag? Spray ground. Made to move. Built to flex. From JFK to Tokyo, our backpacks carry streetwear heat. Limited runs only. Why blend in when you can shut it down? Go to sprayground.com to travel loud. Sprayground. Not just bags, it's a whole vibe.
Hopefully we're not just hanging around here and we don't continue now with the bullish run. I can hit your stop, I'm sorry. Trust me, you don't move the market, man. Nobody does. Do you trade meme coin sometimes, yeah? Gold. Ooh, nice draw for gold. That's crazy. So we'll see here. We'll see here. That's interesting price action. Not price. So I think we want to tap into the biceps from here. It's interesting to look at. We'll see how prices react. We'll see that. You know what could be hitting? They could be hitting this foot right here. Very interesting price action for gold, right? I'm not gonna get in it because our entry was down here and we took off all the liquidity, but interesting to see how prices move. I wouldn't be surprised if it taps into this M1 here. Like if it taps in here and it goes higher, we'll see. I'm in US30, yes. We're in US30. We've been in US30 for a while now. We sent it out on the Telegram. If you guys are not in it, make sure you guys do tune in so you guys can see here. We covered that a little bit earlier ago. We sent over the US30 sells, I think, all the way at 8:14. So we covered that on the Telegram. If you guys are not in it, Forex Funny Signals. We sent that out for US30 here. We also sent out the gold longs down here, but we didn't get triggered in. dropping. It's still stuck. Right, 24 minutes to go for the market to actually open. I would say no break even just yet either. What's your A plus entry model? I would say this one right here. This is actually so clean. Like, okay, so what do we have here, right? We have so many things that complement us for the shorts. If you look to the left, we obviously have this big drop. Then we balance that, right? Then we have also a little bit of a higher low connected to a higher high, so we see liquidity up here. Then on top of that, once we see liquidity, we broke that, so we made a break. Then we have 1, 2, 3 levels of supply. We have a drop down. So this is probably my keenest part. We have a push up, we have a drop down. From that drop down, then we have a little bit of accumulation. From that accumulation, then we go to that break. And then to drop. So it's probably the cleanest one right here. That's exactly what happened here. So we have a push up, we have a break, we have a little bit of accumulation here. We then wick that out, and the FEG 61.8, and now we drop. So that's probably, I would say, the cleanest model of anywhere. But my go-to model is just very easy. It's just a simple model, which is just, bullet structure, leveling for accumulation, dropping down to 61.8, and then obviously here you have kind of the same entry, and a smaller level. Yeah. Same thing for the downside, we drop down, accumulation, and manipulation, and then drop down. This is happening a lot with majority of traders. If we look at gold yesterday, for example, we have the same thing here. We look at the bigger time frame, and then we go back more towards the H1. You guys can see how we here we have obviously the same thing, right? We have a drop down here from this drop down. Then we have accumulation. Then we have manipulation, right? This right here is all going to be manipulation when we're trying to go for the longs. Yeah, overall we have short-term longs, but we have long-term shorts, right? So that's probably my go-to model. Would just be impulse, accumulation, manipulation, and then so we look at price here: impulse, accumulation, manipulation, and then now it's dropping there. I'm so sorry you guys heard that one. That's my go-to scanner. That's very good. Scanner great to show yourself. are just, I would say our 9 to 5s as traders are probably 8 to 10s. So we work for 2 hours and then do your own thing, you know? That's our 9 to 5s. 8 to 10s. Work for 2 hours, get your quick $1,000 and call it a day. Or whatever that tells you trade, of course. What's green? Mutes, Don Scottish. XUSD buy or sell? Honestly, I'm not trading that right now, so I wouldn't want to give any false signals. But I will tell you guys that I will be looking for the buys until the H4 level. trades that we share, and you guys obviously don't miss the live, just make sure you guys are in Telegram, because on the Telegram I send them prior. So if you guys are on my Telegram, it's gonna be on the bio. You guys will see the trades are sent out prior. So this was sent out at 8:14. You guys can see the limit here that we had. So the same trade obviously. So just make sure you guys are in the Telegram. If you guys are not, or you guys are sometimes late for the live, if you guys are in the Telegram, you guys will get the notifications prior to any entry that is taken. Obviously this is free, guys. Free Telegram. t.me/forwards funny signals. Make sure you guys are in that. Oh, you guys can also obviously just scan the QR code there. But yeah, we're already in US. We've been in since 8. I believe that was like 8:30 when I hit. So 8:30 we've hit that entry there. Interesting how gold respected that M1 FEG there. Cool to look at. Again, guys, I have to apologize for the alarm. That is my girlfriend's alarm. It's not mine. Just gonna let her turn that off actually. So if you guys obviously have a sensitive ear, just make sure you guys lower the volume. We're just here with the US30 cells at the current time. Looking for substitution now to take it down to the man. Yeah, I mean, majority of the space should be dropping. That should be the case. So market is dropping substantially here. We have taken the lows of US30, so we could definitely be a break even already. Obviously, I don't want to see price go back up towards that, but if it does, it is what it is. But I wouldn't want that, so we will definitely call that break even up here. If you guys are in US30, make sure you guys are at break even up there. So break even for US30, guys. Break even there. Left rest is sticking up. Hopefully we do continue drop. Let me call that out for everybody here on the signals as well. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna also charge my glasses. Nice drop for yesterday, right? We are at break even now, so that market do its thing. Good drop there. Sorry guys, I'm putting my glasses on my meditation image. Where's that individual that was looking at me for the longs, huh? Where's everybody? Where are all my bulls at? I want to see you guys get to talking now that the market is dropping. I'm just playing, guys. I respect you all. I respect everybody's a trader. You guys have your own strategies. Make sure you guys follow them. Right? Gold looking very bullish here. It just sucks how we didn't take off any of these lows. I would have loved to actually get in gold again once we took off the lows. But there's so much liquidity from both ends. Like we have liquidity here, we have liquidity up here. I wouldn't really want to focus on that until we actually drop down to take this levels down here. Obviously, price most likely will continue going higher, but you know, it is what it is there. Good drop for US30. We should most likely continue here. I don't see how we go back up. If it does, then this is just obviously a super liquidity, but again, it doesn't matter. We're already at break even. We're hoping that now we just can continue to grab all the lows for US30 here. Every single day, guys. Every single day we're live. So this is no hindsight, no bullshit. We do this every single day with you guys. I appreciate the transparency of a real trader. So you guys will get with me every single day live trading. No signals that will cost you money. Everything is free. Any trade that I take, you guys can take. It will be called out free. No need to cover, no taking, no bullshit of paid signals, none of that. That's all bullshit. Don't follow no paid signals. If they're doing that, they're feeding off you from that. That's why we make sure that we trade everything free for you guys. Very clean drop for US30. Come on now. 11 minutes to go for the market to actually drop. So 11 minutes to go for the market to actually open, better said. So that will be when we actually get that big volatility spikes, which would be 9:30 open. But as of right now, if you guys did get into US30 with me, we are at break even. So just let market do its thing. I don't see how we go back up to our level without being a bull trend. I just think that we'll continue dropping and taking off all the lows that we have built in for liquidity. All the way back down there. We could possibly even take TP like all the way down to here. I'm not saying that we can't, but again, this is just sticking to my rule set, which is follow through with 2 to 1. Yeah. Obviously, if we go all the way down to here, this will be double. This will probably be like a 4 to 1. I'm guessing. Yeah. This will be a 4 to 1. But again, that to each his own. Once you guys do reach my take profit, you guys could, I would say, be like at close 50% if you want to take down to the lows here. For me, this would just be me calling it a day, hitting with 2 to 1, and just getting off my obviously 9 to 5 or 9 to 10, better said, because usually I want to train for 2 hours. That's it. I'm done for the day. Keep in mind, guys, you don't have to trade every day. I haven't traded every single day because I want to show you guys that it's possible. You can definitely at least catch one setup a day, but you don't have to trade every single day. Like I would say, on the days that I'm not trading, if I'm not focused on trading, then I would just leave it aside. And then when I have my A+ setups, is when I focus on it. But you don't have to trade every single day. Like it's not necessarily a necessity to trade every single day. You know, which price is going to be US30. You guys want to take more of my trades, either one, you guys can hop into my lives. When I am live, I'll be live anywhere from 8 to 9. But if you guys can't join the live for whatever reason, make sure you guys are on my free Telegram, which is going to be called Forex Funny Signals here. We go ahead and call out those trades every single time before we take them. This was called out at 8:14. Actually open or to give us that real volatility. Looks like we are rebalancing some levels here. Not anything crazy to me to see. I wasn't even expecting for prices to give me that substantial drop right now, so I don't mind the way way that it should balance the levels. If it goes back up to a break even again, it is what it is. I know this was a good trade to take, and just being a break even is already a win for us, right? To go, guys. Anybody have anything that they want to talk about? Any trades that you guys are looking at? Any setups that you guys want to go over? Of course, feel free to let me know. Gold, very clean. Looking at the push up to take off the buy stops at 3314. That was a good move from the M1. Fair value got that marked off. What time frame is that for what pair? For yesterday, right? That was gonna be the M5. This trade was an M5 base time frame. Overall, I would say an M15 because the overall setup or the overall short, that big drop was from M15. We rebalanced that, but the overall entry was an M5 time frame. Gold, again, gold to me is just bullish till 3320. So long, so 3320 for me with gold. Longs till 3320 with gold. We now have 6 minutes to go for the market to open. 6 minutes to go, guys. 6 minutes to go. That's it for me. I appreciate you, RC. No gold US30. US30 shorts. We're in the shorts at break even now. We should be expecting that to drop sooner than later if it does want to drop. And now we'll most likely be hitting a break even, but we have 6 minutes to go for the market to open. If this does hit take profit or break even should be all my entry for the day because honestly I didn't want to trade today. But I didn't want to go ahead and hop in the live to show you guys discipline that we will be trading live every single day. I didn't want to miss a day, but I'm being honest, I did not want to trade today at all. But we're here, we're getting it done. That's what matters. Do you trade BTC USD? I do not. I do not trade cryptos. No, sometimes meme coins, but cryptos itself, like XRP, BTC, I would say like every so often, but not a go-to. Like I had one short on XRP a couple months ago, but that was it. Other than that, not really. This boy is back on OT. What time do you start live? 8 till 9, one of those 2 times. So anywhere from 8 to 9. Bitcoin and crypto different? Well, I guess it's the same thing. I guess it's the same thing, so you're right, I guess I do trade crypto. I'm glad I have your page, buddy. I appreciate you, Ishan. To go for the market to open. We're hoping that we don't get a bull strike here with USD. We can just drop down. I'm gonna go ahead and just what can we do there? I mean, we already have the breaking so what do we have to fix our stop loss? You cut out meme coin, not as of right now. Again, if anybody is not on this trade from up here, I would not advise for you to get it on it. Yeah. And make sure that if you are in your trade from up here with me, make sure that you are at break even, of course. This could just be pressure balancing, of course, so nothing crazy. 4 minutes still to go for the actual market to open and give us a clean volatility that we love to see. We're hoping that volatility is not directly to the upside, because that would be very unfortunate. I wouldn't be surprised if it does get those clean drops here. Or break even, one of the two. Obviously, I prefer the drops, but we're hoping that something of that sort does happen for us. Pip Pro, Kamarav, Mavats, Baba Kani, welcome guys. Monu, Jose, welcome everybody. Enchant, let's see gold, 108 gold, so I really want to see that. I just want to see how the market moves. Right now at 9:31, it does open. Very nice melts for US30 guys. We're looking like we will most likely be hitting take profit. Not gonna celebrate too early, we're still a couple pips away. That's a very unfortunate wick. Let's take a look at gold here. Gold is just stuck. Gold is very stuck. That is a very unfortunate wick right there. Like, what in the PA was that? Such a clean melt for US30 for it to just completely balance that do such price action like that. Wow, look at US 500. That's a very clean drop there. Look how we're just dropping with US 500, but we are absolutely flying with US30. It doesn't make any sense now in the experience, right? Might be hitting a break even for US30 if I'm honest. Because that would be the case. Break even be called upon us soon. It seems like we will be hitting that. I don't know, we'll see. Or not. Or not, right? We're getting just love from both sides, the bulls and the shorts. Nothing is crazier than that 9:30 time, right? Nothing is crazier than that. yesterday my phone, man. My phone's gonna die. I need just a hit. This will just give me a big drop here. That's opposite of a big drop. We were roughly 4 ticks away from our take profit. That is very unfortunate, actually. So we were 4 ticks away from our take profit. That really sucks. I think I messed up with the take profit that I hit. Let me see here. Even if I put it from here to here. Yeah, I think I messed up. It's just -1 deviation. It was just right there. It was maybe a little bit lower or higher than the -1 deviation. Obviously, we had like. Wait, what? Oh, obviously, we had like smaller stops. This would have been pretty great. If we had something like whatchamacallit? Let me see, where's my toolbar? Shorts here. We had something like this. Wow, just like this, that would have been like a 3-1, and here would have been like a 5-1. That's crazy. Well, that's not the way we trade, so we'll see what the market does end up doing. This is not looking amazing for us, but we will see how the market reacts. We're still a break even, so that's fine by us. Still just chilling around at break even. Better than being in a front position where we have an entry like down here, right? Don't mind the price action at all. But I don't want to see it continue hanging around here. I just want to see it now. At least maybe I can hang around below these lows over here. What about gold? I'm not trading gold, so I don't know. Structure obviously still bearish. What it looks like to me here is that we had a sweep and then we still have a little bit of a level. We don't know we have a level of supply that we're expecting here. It's last. Unfortunately, that's also right above our level. That's good price action right there. We just tapped into the 830 candle, right? Look how those levels act as levels of support here. same thing we did as above. So the 12 a.m. candle over here, we were above that. That was gonna be our level of oversold. When we drop down here, we tap into that one here, and now we tap into this one again here. It's stuff that you kind of end up getting used to in the long run, or see more than ever. Price is fractal. What would you like to teach my friend? If you guys want any lessons, unfortunately I don't give anything is free. You guys just have to tune into my lives every day. But lessons I don't give. US 30 clean drops here. Most likely going to take profit soon. It seems like. Looks like the scary part of the longs are gone. It is looking A-okay for us to go and take this. A-okay, right? A-okay, guys. A-okay. Oh, let's take a screenshot of this like this. That'll be actually very nice. Very nice screenshot right there. I would say so. Something like this. Where it shows both the market and the chart. That's beautiful. And then for our go-to screenshot right here, of course, you guys know how it goes every single time we take this beautiful screenshot. The take profit being smacked. And we have officially devoured take profit. Alright guys, so another successful day. I hope you guys were in the trades with me. And you guys were able to take the beautiful trade of the US 30 with us. If you guys have any questions, of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys know how it goes. Don't ever trade. Don't ever leverage. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8. Alright? Take it easy. Peace. I appreciate you all, alright? Thank you guys for tuning in.